Hey guys, welcome back to D&D. Just a quick recap of the last episode. We have entered the elemental realm and found ourselves smack dab in the middle of a bazillion elementals who are throwing rocks at us and otherwise trying to make friends, according to some members of our party, who we have promptly ignored. We have responded by trying to kill as many of them as we possibly can, as quickly as we possibly can. That's where we're going to continue, I think. About summarize it? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. It was the top of the elemental's turn. You guys had just came in, had got hit with some shrapnel from a rock, and quickly scanned the area and tried to run into a direction where there were no elementals except for Mr. Navio Star, who ran directly at a bunch of giant flaming creatures, the likes of which he's never seen before.
It didn't scare him one bit.
That's an interesting assumption.
I was going to say, he's
just going to assume that about Navio Star?
Yes, I'm going to assume that because I wrote the character.
Oh.
Although, yeah, I've seen some weird stuff, so it's probably
fine.
I mean, otherwise he wouldn't be a parkour master. So, anyway, these two frost elementals, or ice water elementals, are going to move over here towards the air elementals and make some attacks real quick.
Cool. Hopefully the earth elemental groups out for AoE also.
I think he should pick the largest clump of guys. There's a 5 clump. That's more than a 4 clump.
So, I gotta roll for damage now. It's really good.
What an earth elemental sounds like.
It's really
my keyboard. Yeah, it's a loud one, ain't it?
It's the mic. It's honestly not the keyboard. It's the mic. It just picks it up.
I know it's the mic. I need to go through and actually adjust it to not be so sensitive, but I'm lazy.
Sure.
And it usually doesn't affect me because I never record stuff, so...
So the two water elemental type creatures are fighting the air elementals. That's excellent.
Oh, yes, they are. And they did a pretty decent chunk of damage, too. Just started sloshing all over them and just went slosh happy here. And that's the air elemental's turn. And they are going to... they're going to do this thing where they don't give a shit. And they're going to disengage.
Seems like many creatures in this plane are very...
Yes, they are, and then they're going to take the dodge action.
They're very unintelligent?
I wasn't going that route. No. Uninvolved.
Uninvolved what?
You have to learn how to abuse their AI.
Yeah.
So we're just figuring Sui out real quick. Got it.
Their forces in nature. Don't worry about
easy. They are
now we get to do the fun part where the two fire elementals get to do things.
Sounds like fun.
That's right. These are the ones right next to you.
Yeah.
None of you guys brought melee weapons. I noticed that about the party.
Yeah.
I have water staff and daggers.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna use them.
Navio, I need you to roll me 3d10 at the start of the turn here.
This is the number of minutes after your death you have to stay on the call.
/R3d10.
Yep.
With the space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks good.
Alright, you take 21 points of fire damage.
that's how much damage I take?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, for the...
You would have rolled ones if you'd known.
Can he reflex for half or anything?
May I just ask, they are
Nope.
rolling attacks?
That is nope, this is not in a this is not even an attack.
What about the amulet?
The amulet protects you from ambient temperature not actively being on fire.
As a barbarian raging, does he have any half immunities, or is he a different type of barb? I know some of them have resistances to everything.
He's berserker, right?
Yeah, he's not a bear.
Right.
He's not a bear.
The fire elemental to the south is going to...
I have resistance to bludgeoning.
Your turn.
That will help with
fire attacks.
So what is that damage from? Is it just like from being in proximity to these guys? Or?
It is the fire elemental's body jumping back and striking at him when he was striking at them.
It's like reflection, fire armor, or something.
And
like
you take 8. This fire elemental to the south is going to move into your square. You're going to take an additional 8 points of fire damage, and you are on fire until someone takes an action to douse the fire. And as long as you are on fire, at the beginning of your turn, you will take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. Then it's going to make 2 attacks against you, which is...
Alpha Strike's good in this game, by the way.
Can you please,
I tried to
give a
Alpha
few
Strike.
seconds before you call damage between attacks?
Yep.
I might have some reactions to it, so just...
The first attack roll is a 17.
Goran might have reactions too. He might laugh.
That's true. First attack is a 7. Is that a hit or a miss? It's your AC, Mr. Navio.
Let him answer though. What did you say the roll was, Sui?
17.
My armor class is 20, but it's plus some stuff. I have another 2 from something. I don't know.
Not the haste. You don't have
Yeah, you're
haste.
not hasted, I don't think.
Haste gives you AC.
So
your AC is 20 then. So a roll of 20 or
17
lower will
is a
hit you.
miss. 12 is a miss, so that's fine. Both of those miss. This fire elemental is going to... What's your mobility here, buddy? He's going to disengage, and he's going to move into the same space as Mr. Ulisef. So you take 6 points of fire damage. You are on fire, and until someone takes an action to douse the fire, you will take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. And then he is going to make some attacks against you.
You could have attacked the water elementals.
First attack's a 23.
On me?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
19... I'll use shield as my reaction, so I will have 24 to dodge that. That's my level 1.
And then he will make his second attack. And that is a 10, which I assume is
That's
a
a
miss.
miss. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
Not
it's
so bad.
the...
Only Navio
Yeah.
on fire? And Ulisef?
It's
Not
not-
Ulisef.
Not so bad at all.
That's silly.
Azulu.
Absolutely.
And
Okay,
then...
but I mean, being on fire isn't that bad. You just take a little bit of damage, but you can still kill stuff, right?
I think you should be forced to drop and roll. Or make some sort of check. Wouldn't you panic if you were on fire?
No.
Just-
Mr.
your teammates
Elemental
with
is going
fireballs?
to
No,
move down
no
here.
XCOM burning. No
And
XCOM.
I
he
welcome
is
the fire.
make
my
a big
second
swing with his big elemental arm
All right.
at Mr.
Ulisef.
Ulisef. It is 20,
Misses.
and the second attack is a 23.
I'll use reaction to cast shield so that misses also.
All right.
What are my reactions?
Mr. Gore. You can use a reaction to have the damage of any attack roll that hits you, but you didn't actually get hit by any attack rolls, so...
So, right. I actually wanted clarification on that. So the 21 damage that he took, it was every time that he hit one of them, he would take damage as a reflection thing, or what exactly was the source? Okay. So the 3d10 was him hitting them 3 times and taking 1d10 damage in reaction every time. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You get 1 reaction a round. You have special reactions based on your character. If you didn't make your character, you're in the dark.
Basically.
Okay.
No, I did a control F for reaction. I have
You can
uncanny
use
dodge.
reaction to hit a monster when it's running, as opportunity attack. But they disengage, so you cannot use opportunity attack on them.
Oh wait.
Alright.
And you have uncanny dodge, so you can use your reaction to have the attack of any damage that hits you. an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. So
Also, you have uncanny dodge. So you can have the damage of any attacker that's going to attack you.
Ricky, your turn to mention uncanny dodge.
all right, Goran, what are we doing?
What would you like to do with your other actions?
I would like to. Can I shoot the elementals who are on top of the people, or I risk hitting?
Yeah,
them?
you can.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that doesn't make a difference in this game. I think that you're thinking of Dark Heresy.
Okay, then
I'm like 95% that it doesn't matter at all. I'll double check.
All right, I'm gonna see Navio on fire, and I'm gonna let out a gasp, and I'm going to attack the elemental that is attacking him, and I'll yell Navio as loud as I can, and I'll shoot the elemental. So let's go ahead and yeah, okay. Let me just think about, can I do any other things here? Cooler things? No, that's good. It's good. All right, so I will take my first shot as an aim shot.
All right.
It's an 18 to hit. Oh, I'm actually sorry. As my bonus action, I will move my hunter's mark off the dead one onto that target.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, my first shot then is 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, that does 20 points of piercing. My second attack will be on the same target.
Well,
Also,
I'm gonna have to move it to do its. It was 18 damage.
Yep.
20 damage.
Oh, 20 damage. I'm sorry. 18 to hit roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And I will roll a 14 for my second one. Is that a hit?
That is also a hit.
Okay, that one does 19 points of piercing.
All right.
And then I'll attack it for my...
It dies.
Oh, it dies. Okay, excellent. Then I'll take my
Yes,
third and final attack on the... And I'll breathe a sigh of release as my sigh of relief as my second arrow kills it. And I'm like, yes, Navio. And then I'll shoot the one on Yosef. Or not Yosef, on Fezulu, rather. Okay.
The Earth Elemental?
No, the other fire elemental. I'm dubious about shooting a rock with piercing arrows. It just feels questionable. So I'm going to shoot the other fire elemental.
Alright, that's fair.
Not like your arrows will disintegrate in the fire.
No, these are magic arrows. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about shooting rock. It just feels like even if they're magic, it's still fucking rock. All right.
Right.
That one's a 19, which I assume hits, since the other ones did. And this one does 18 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then I am going to back the fuck up to about, I don't know, let's say about there. Let's make it there.
Alright.
Okay. And
Cool.
I'm done.
Alright. Fezulu.
Okay. I want to step a little back from the elementals, and I take the damage, right?
Yep, it's 1d10. It's your turn. You can roll that. That's fine. 1d10 fire damage.
Oh god, it burns.
Ouch. So
You
your
should roll
hair is it's literally like just your hair on fire now at this point, and it's just
All of his
like
hair?
slowly burning down from the top.
Happens
Yeah.
to me every week.
Worst sorcerer ever.
Okay,
It's good. It's good.
what I would like to do is cast a chromatic orb at level 4 and cast it as cold damage.
All right, throw up the spell card.
I would do the spell card because they are set as attacks. This is the spell card and
If ranged spell attacks, if there's something in melee with you, I think take disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
you do. Just like that's with ranged attacks as well.
That's
and
okay.
if you're ranged in melee, it takes disadvantage. So
But I would also like at the same time do I would like to win it, but I do that after I use this first spell, right?
Okay. Is that, I don't know how the meta magic works. You have to announce before you cast
When
the spell
you
what you're
cast
doing with
the
it.
spell.
yeah, when you
So you guys
cast
really
this spell
can't be
before you
choosing to
roll.
do re-damage re-rolls after you roll the dice. You need to make that decision
Wait.
beforehand.
If I cast it on other creature that is not close to me, is it also at disadvantage?
Yes, it's the same
Yes.
thing as if you.
If you're engaged,
Just making sure that
in
both of
melee
them-
and you're making a ranged attack, you have disadvantage unless you have a perk that lets you
Right.
ignore that.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not gonna work with damage because I wanted to cast it level 4, so it should be
You just add another D8. It's a
uh,
level 3, right?
3d8.
for each. No, this is normally level 1.
Oh, it's normally level 1. You're casting at level 4.
right.
Oh wait,
So-
I can decide which level. Okay. That's when I check the damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's upcasting a level 1 spell.
Level 4.
And what damage type did you choose? And you're targeting the fire
cold.
elemental?
Cold.
Cold? Okay.
So
So
it's
15?
15 plus 15 because of the higher level, so it's 30
Yeah,
total.
so 30.
And then I'm gonna use 4 points of the sorcery points to twin the spell and cast it at the
But can you jump?
elemental next to Facil. What?
No jump?
And I'm not sure if I also decide which type of.
I assume, I don't know, if you twin the spell,
think
you
it's the
choose each
same-
time? I assume you get the
I
same.
think it's the exact same thing. Yeah.
Probably cool.
It's
Yeah,
okay. It will be
it's-
cold. I hope it will work on Earth.
You cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self. You can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to cast a second creature in range of the same spell. One sorcery point if the spell's a cantrip. Yep, so that's fine. Alright, so make another attack roll with disadvantage.
So this disadvantage. And level 4. Again 30.
Okay. Alright. They're both hits.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Alright.
2 balls flying, hitting elementals.
It's kind of cool. I like that image, like these like cold, like fucking waves, or what is it?
They're
Prismatic
little-
orbs.
They're little
So, like,
4-inch
frost
diameter
orbs.
orbs.
Like,
They're like little tiny, little 4-inch diameter spears that he's throwing.
But
out
I'm
of his
imagining like
hand.
bug
Yeah,
zapper
they're
like,
like-
kind of things, but like
So
frosty
I
bug
like-
zappers.
took out these 2 gems, like that's like as so it's like small balls. Then like they start that I choose which type, so it's like that
Describe these balls.
bluish with
Small
like
or big? Or...
really cold and it's like
Your small
fire-
gems.
fire-
Tell us
something
more about your
wrinkly?
small gems.
Are these the family jewels or? No. Yeah.
No.
Okay, sure. Navio, you need to roll me 1d10 for your
Yeah.
and you're up.
So I'm like on fire. I noticed that none of my party members smothered the fire.
I killed the fucking
Come up with your
giant
own
flame
fire.
elemental on you. You gotta stop, drop, and roll all on your own.
I can do that?
Of course you can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can-
You're
yeah,
a
you can
parkour
use-
expert.
Can I
Expert.
just run into the pool of water?
No.
Wait,
Really, though?
You can,
Like,
yeah.
really, I can?
Yeah.
If you want to try to do that, it's probably a couple inches deep. It's a little muddy because it's sand, but there's a pool of water over there. If you want to try and jump in that, it's fine.
So I have
Do a full dive.
45-foot movement?
I don't know.
Because it's the second turn of combat?
Right,
I'm
right.
pretty sure I have 45.
Yeah, it's
55 on the
45.
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So hold on. How do I like write? What? How
You
do
click
I
on
click
the
and drag.
You click on the ruler and then you just left click and drag the ruler on the
click
upper
on the
left.
ruler?
It's the fifth one down.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm finding.
So I have plenty of time. I can saunter over, and I can do a slow forward roll.
Really? I think you
Like
should
I
do the
reach the
splits.
side of the puddle.
like super low splits with like a yoga bend in the front.
All right, so you're gonna
Yeah, that's why I'm the expert and you're the idiot.
Fair
I'm gonna do a
enough.
So-
slow forward
Fair
roll.
enough.
All right. Make an acrobatics test.
Oh, I don't even need to roll the dice for that. Come on.
Perfectly in the center of.
Oh, all right, so you go over and like you're running over and you're on fire, which you take 3 points of damage to the start of your turn. You're like, this fire's starting to hurt. There's water over there. You just dash over there.
No, he sauntered.
and
He said it.
it's moves. His saunter is pretty quick. All right,
It's a quick saunter.
He's
Is
a
it a
fast
moonwalk?
boy.
It looks like a saunter,
And
but it's very
everything
fast.
you do looks
he
cooler when
looks
you're on
like
fire.
he's kind of strutting, but he's moving really fast, so it's kind of odd. Like it's really weird to see. And then like when he gets over to the edge of the water, he kind of like kicks off of the side of this. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. He kicks off on the side of this boulder, just barely, and then like goes into a like forward roll into this like muddy, sandy, standing pool of water, and he like does a forward roll just fine, and like he comes back up to his feet, and there's this air element in front of him, and he's just covered in mud now, right? The fire's out, but he's covered in mud, like just like a sludge on him, all over him, just disgusting.
Yeah.
What else would you like to do with your turn?
Oh, I'm gonna hit it with the sword.
All right, make go attack.
I feel like attacking an air elemental with a sword is almost certainly going to do well. I'm going to clarify, I'm going to swing the sword in the opposite direction from its whirl.
Being sucked in.
I like
All
it.
right. 3 again?
Mm-hmm.
But without
Attack.
advantage now.
Are you? Well, it depends. Are you gonna do? Are you doing?
I'm going to be reckless.
Okay.
I'm going to be reckless.
All right, he's going to be reckless. So you make an
advantage.
attack and then an extra attack with advantage. So 18. It's a hit. Roll for damage.
When you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
He does.
So you can save that for the. Well, I mean, you run the risk of running out of hits, but you also run the benefit of potentially rolling a crit if you wait. So that's your pros cons.
I'll
on
wait.
Side.
I'll
Okay.
wait.
All right, so he does 11 damage to this bad boy.
Crit chance is only 5% though, so
Yep.
you have a much higher
Alright.
chance of missing than critting.
Maybe with
Second
advantage.
attack.
He only has to get above 14. I don't know what his chance to hit is.
These are all with advantage, right? All the attacks?
Mhm. Second attack. 25. Roll for damage. It's 12. And I assume you want to use your sneak attack, because I think that's all you get here.
Why does he not get an advantage?
Oh, that's the last one?
I don't think he gets a third, because he gets his third from Underdark Scout, right?
Oh. What, does he not have
So-
a bonus action attack? I thought he did as a barbarian. Isn't that reckless strikes or something, or is that just one type of barbarian? It's a different type.
Frenzy is just
That's
it's-
frenzy.
Yeah, that's frenzy.
Okay.
But he can
perfect
use his bonus action to disengage, dash, or something else.
You
Because
can do
he's
the
rogue.
wolf-hand
Well,
attack.
I'll do my sneak attack, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 16. All right. Chunky chunks. All right, got him.
And then I can disengage.
Yep. And you
I'm gonna vault
You move left?
backwards over the rock. I'm gonna you know what I'm saying? Like do a
Yeah.
backwards curl, hands planted on the rock, and then
Push off the rocks, you get like the
maybe
extra
even
boost.
maybe even two somersaults on the other side of it.
All right. Very nice. Miss that fire.
But you are covered in mud.
You are covered in mud.
I used to be. Most of it's flung all over the place now.
I don't know.
It's like raining mud.
It's
Just-
pretty
yes,
sticky
I don't
mud.
know.
There's
Oh, it
still there's still a bit on you. You chuck
I'm not
some
gonna
off, but
shake it
there's
that
still
easily.
there's still some on you.
Alright, so Ulisef will turn to this earth elemental, and he'll just kind of look at him with, like, disgust, like, you stupid creature. You can't kill any of these other things, and you're going to attack me. Let me show you how it's done. And then he'll look over towards Navio, and he'll shoot a fireball directly past Navio, centered on this location here, so that it hits all 4 of these guys, but not Navio.
Sure.
All right, third level spell this time,
All right,
but
third level spell.
still with empowered
Meta magic. Okay.
mana magic. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so it's 19.
And the DC is 18.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus the just a second. Plus 5d6.
Okay.
And the 1 becomes a 2. So 26 plus 19.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's 44?
No, 45 because it's 26.
Yep.
But,
45.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
It's 45
Correct.
to 4. So we're looking at 180.
And
But
again,
an ideal
DC.
19.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
About the same.
4 6s out of 5.
Well, you did more than 19, didn't you?
Yeah, he did. But it wasn't a whole
I had a
you
lot.
sneak
did.
attack as well.
You did 11 and 12 is
23.
23 and 16 is 39.
I mean, honestly, I'm just
37.
trying to shit talk the Earth Elemental.
Yeah.
Fine. You can shit talk Navio too. It's not like an extra action.
Right?
What happened, Tsui? How did the fireball fucking splash it down in the middle, and this bright light followed by this flaming wave? I imagine it's like kind of like an atomic bomb going off. There's like the mushroom cloud and everything with the fireballs hit. So what is it? What does it do to these creatures as they're caught in the blast wave of this fireball?
I am 45.
Is the mud off Navio yet, or what?
Yeah, the mud's off Navio. There's like some fire like exploding out in that direction, and Navio's like just at their periphery where it like kind of dissipates.
Navio's walking very slowly away from the explosion without looking at it.
The
That's what
fire,
Navio's doing.
the fire and like sand and the mud around the area like flies up in through these air elementals, and they kind of like slow down their swirling. Like they seem kind of like they have a lot of shit in them. And I don't mean that to be facetious. Like they got like mud and like all sorts of like little bits of fireball and like water globules and stuff in them that sprayed off of these water elementals over here. And they're actually kind of like smaller than they were before. Like they're steaming pretty hard, but none of them seem to be quite dead quite yet.
Okay.
How many goddamn fireballs does it take to kill a water elemental?
Apparently,
We're gonna find out.
A lot.
More than 2.
Yeah, apparently more than 2.
You gotta throw your
All
balls
right.
at him.
Wait, weren't the air elementals hit by Cone of Cold also?
They were caught.
Oh yeah.
The air elementals.
The air elementals.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They're crushing at these air
I
elementals.
didn't realize how
So-
phallic sorcerers were until now.
Oh yeah, super phallic. Just
Between
the
balls and
phallic
cocks,
in it.
it's fucking everything I can do to keep a straight face over here. I don't understand what's going on. So what's next?
Going of Cold, COC.
Uh-huh.
All right, these water elementals are gonna move down here because they can
There's
actually
only one
reach.
guy close enough to anyone.
I know. This is Navio every time.
Remember,
They're gonna
melee is
move
bad for you
down
kids.
And
Oh, if you didn't put yourself out of, if you didn't, like, extinguish yourself, then the water elementals would have done it for you.
And honestly,
I was thinking about just running at the water elemental,
Yeah.
to be honest.
think about it this way: you should just roll a character with lots of resistances, so you can deliberately stand in the center to center all the enemies on you, so they can fireball easily.
Right?
Yeah, fire immunity? Holy shit.
There are fire creatures, what do they call it? Genocide?
Genocide, yeah. something
Genocide,
like
yeah. I think they're fire resistant. That would be perfect. We should roll one of those in our next fucking campaign. They can just be fireball bait.
Just like every.
All right, I need
just
you
like,
to make me a DC 15 strength saving throw.
So
Mr. Knob.
roll your strength save and get above 15.
Yeah.
15 or above, I think, actually. I'm not sure if it works. What happens with DCs on
Did it go? I
equals?
clicked it.
No, it didn't go.
I clicked it again. Hello?
Oh.
I'm clicking strength on my saving throws. That's all I need to be clicking,
And it's
right?
telling you, it says like normal or advantage or whatever.
No, it just doesn't do anything.
On the saving throw, not on. So it's,
Yeah, on saving throw.
let
I'm
me
gonna
see if
try
I can do it.
reopening
It works for
the
me.
character sheet, maybe.
Yeah.
oh, it just did it.
No, that's
Warren
me.
did it.
That's
That was for
Warren.
Warren.
Oh, okay, so-
I wanted to
Just
make
a
sure
sec.
it
I'll
wasn't.
try
Mhm.
reopening the character sheet.
Okay.
You can reopen roll 20 if you have to too. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna reopen roll 20.
Okay,
But
so
every time you do it, it will say, hey, do you want to do a normal roll or with advantage? And you have to say, yes, normal roll.
Yeah, there we go. Normal.
All right.
okay.
You got it.
And you rolled a
All
one.
right. Sweet.
Do you have any...
I'm glad I spent my time finding out about that.
Yeah,
Right.
That's good. That's good. You could have just said, "I'll take the worst case available," and moved on.
Yeah. All right, so you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved because you're raging, and you are also grappled with a DC 14 escape value. And you are restrained, unable to breathe, and unless you can breathe water, which you can't. And at the start of each of this elemental's next turn, you take an additional damage, and as an action, a creature within 5 feet of the elemental can pull a creature or an object out of it by succeeding on a DC 14 strength check. So, you're inside this water elemental, and he's gagging you real good. And then the other water elemental's gonna... This other water elemental's gonna move down, and he's gonna try and slam you real hard from the rear. The old rear slam. And 21.
Gorin?
Is that a hit? No.
I'm coming,
21
honey.
a hit,
wait,
I believe.
Okay,
I believe
I
that
will.
my armor class is 20, yeah.
I want to, before you roll damage, I want to use the bent luck to spend 2 sorcery points.
Bent luck, B-E-N-T? Or B-E-N-D?
B-E-N-D. Bent.
D.
D.
Bend.
Yeah.
Bend luck.
Bend,
When another
yeah.
creature you can see
Bend.
makes an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to fly.
I want to subtract the attack roll on the water elemental.
Pretty sure you have to declare that before you
roll damage, but
announce the. No, it says when when another
can
creature
be done
you can see
after
makes
the
an
roll,
attack-
but before effect.
Oh yeah, it does. It's
After
on the
the
top of
roll.
the next page. I didn't see
I'm
that.
doing fine,
Yep,
guys.
you're
I'm
right.
doing fine. Don't worry
So
about it.
You'll
I'm doing
be
completely
fine. You're just on fire and drowning at the same time.
And also,
No, I'm not on fire
you
anymore.
can't talk like that.
Alright.
All right,
You're
so it's an
underwater.
18.
You gotta blow bubbles as you talk.
I saw Navio in trouble, so I'm like trying to force
And I'm gonna make you wild
Fortune on
surge.
his side.
I'm gonna make you wild surge right now. Let's go.
Alright.
Is that
Okay.
Can you do that for the?
Yeah!
It's not like spell.
You bent luck.
No, it's not. But I can use that whenever I want, though.
No, it's when I have used Tide of Chaos, but I got that back when we long rested.
I don't know how,
Oh no, you're right. You're right. I forgot to do that because it was at the start. It would have been before you long rested. Never mind. You're right. All right.
Oh.
Well, he's gonna make his other attack then. It's
Okay.
fine.
Spell surges are so fun, though.
NBD. All right, 22.
So much stuff to read there.
All right, 22 is a hit, so I get to roll for damage now because you don't have a thingamabob to stop it, unless somebody else does.
Nope.
It's my reaction, so I cannot do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve's taking a hit here. Navio? Still fine?
Yes.
Mhm.
With my reaction, I would like to
Have this
hold
damage.
on.
Wait until you've
Yes.
seen the damage to decide if you want to have it.
It's
Right.
14 bludgeoning, so it'd be 7, and then you could.
Well, I already have resistance, right? And then I have it. Do I round up or down?
It'll be down, so you take 3.
I'll take 3.
Water.
I think I was meant to take less damage from the rock at the start of this all. Because it was bludgeoning damage.
You were
weren't
not raging, though.
You were not
I
raging
wasn't
yet.
raging? Alright.
Mm-mm. You weren't raging yet, and nobody had resistance to piercing damage
Fucking
at that
right.
point. So. All right,
Navio
Mr. L.
coolly pulls out a pair of goggles, swimming goggles from his backpack, straps
Oh,
them in
yeah.
place, and continues on with the fight.
You start
All right.
stabbing the elemental.
This
from
is
within it.
going to be a good one right here.
He's
So this
drinking the water elemental to get out.
air elemental is going to move right here.
Navio has no gag reflex, and he can chug like a motherfucker. So here it goes. Let's get rid of this water elemental from the inside
He's
out.
going to eat the water elemental.
The air elemental is going to move into this tile,
Oh god.
which
Oh,
is the
those
same
are
tile. This
prescription.
water elemental to your left, this water elemental to your above, and the air elemental in. But I can't put them all on the same tile for the sake of clicking on them,
Okay.
which is super fun. And then each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 13 saving throw. Strength saving throw. On a failure, the target takes damage and is flung up to 20 feet away from the elemental in direction and knocked prone.
When you're grappled, do you have disadvantage on any sort of saving throws? Or like, because I know like when you're paralyzed,
Why is it attacking me? Why not the water element?
It's attacking everything.
Yeah, you're attacking both.
At the moment, you are inside.
And the boulder.
And the boulder? Okay.
And the boulder.
It just micro
I like
missiled
the
you.
boulder.
Yeah, I'm just micro-missiling you. It's gonna
At the moment, you are inside the water elemental, so he can hit you and the water elemental if he wants.
That's value.
Well, it's hitting you, the water elemental, the other water elemental, and the boulder because they're all within the distance. So, and I'm checking what Filthy was saying about grapple giving.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I wondered about it because I know it's a.
No, it doesn't. It just escaping grapple. You can use your strength or athletics to do something while you're grappled. Your movement is 0, and
What's
if
your
you
jump when you grapple?
gain control of it. 0. Can't move while you're grappled. You're restrained.
Restrained does have a long list of debuffs, though.
Mm-hmm. A whole bunch. All right, so I need to make strength saving throws for these 2 water elementals.
And Navio, does he need to make a strength saving throw as well?
Yes, he does. This first one.
You saved
Can
yourself.
Can he just arbitrarily decide to not to fail it so that he intentionally gets flung?
Sure.
Hey, you're not inside the water elemental if the water elemental stays where it's at, and you go flying, right?
Well, I think I failed it anyway.
I think he said it was DC 13 or something, so
I
yeah.
think
Yeah,
14. Yeah.
13.
Or
It's a 13.
Oh, it was. You're
13.
Huh.
Yep, I said 13. All right.
Okay.
So now I need to roll a bunch of. Well, let's roll for damage first. So.
You saved yourself 3 earlier. Let's see what you could have saved now.
All right, so Navio, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
It's not bad.
and the water
Which means 3 points of bludgeoning damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
No, I already have it. It's 7.
Oh, okay.
It was 15. So, and then the water elemental that is holding you takes 18 points damage. So that puts him to that. So he's getting pretty beat up. The water elemental to the other water elemental, to the one that's on the north on the map, does not take damage because he succeeded, like a true boss. And then the boulder takes damage because it's a boulder and gets slightly smaller. And let's roll directions. This is for Navio. Let's just do it like a clock. North is. I need my ruler.
Oh, you fool!
Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. North is 12.
Okay.
Down is 6. You
Okay.
get it.
I
This
am
is
familiar
Navio.
with
Navio,
analog
you
clocks.
move 20 feet to the south and are knocked prone.
Would he hit Ulysses since he's flying directly at him? Ulysses directly south of him.
Wait, I moved south?
If a thrown
It's not
target
south.
strikes an object such as a wall or flow, their target takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. If the target
South
is
isn't
thrown
down.
at another creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 13 dex saving throw or take the same damage and be knocked prone.
So on a clock, the bottom one is a 6, not a 10.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it
that's what
would
I'm-
not
what
be
I'm saying.
south.
Oh.
Oh, I see the 10. Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's north, like northwest somewhere.
Yeah, so you're
Okay.
throwing
This
up
way.
this direction.
This
Yep,
way.
like
The green one. The green one.
Okay.
That's where
12,
10 is on the clock. 9, 10,
yeah,
11, 12.
somewhere around here, yeah.
I'm
Up and-
so
up and-
glad we know how clocks work.
All right, you're blown
Clocks
directly
are
into a
hard,
clock.
okay? I'm digital.
I'm surprised Navio know how clock works.
Navio is really a fan of clocks. They're quite simple. They're reliable. And they make him feel like he knows math.
Reliable? At this time, I'm not sure.
Directly straight down because that's a 6. So he goes from square down here, and you need to make a DC 13 dex save, Mister.
All right. I'm just gonna randomly be drowning.
Yeah, he's bowling with elementals.
All right, so you fail. So you take
111.
No, it's not that much. It's 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone, which is fun.
Do you have any concentration spells active? I'm just trying to help here.
I don't.
Do you remember the earth elemental that you were making fun of?
The earth elemental.
The water elemental got flung through you like this huge water elemental, just like gets flung by the air elemental, just like swirls into a vortex, flies right through you, and hits you like a giant water balloon and knocks you flat on your ass.
It's like God spat on you.
And then we get to decide. Then we get to figure out where the boulder's going, which is on 11.
I love this turn order.
The boulder flies. I need you to make me a DC.
Wait, these fly at the same. They fly at the same
No,
time.
no, no. That was an 11. That was an 11.
Oh, yeah.
11 is this way.
Do we need the clock
11?
again?
That's
Someone draw the
10.
clock.
This is 11.
Right, you got me. How close is this though?
Yeah, how big's the rock? Is the rock? I mean, the rock might be multiple enough degrees. We should do the math. How big is the rock relative to the degrees of the circle? How the distance? You should get a.
Throw, but you have advantage because you're a barbarian. So roll me a DC 10 dex saving throw with advantage because you're a barbarian.
You haven't been rolling on advantage for anything else with those dex throws.
No, it's only for dex saves.
Oh, okay.
Only for dex saves. So, yeah, you're fine. You don't take any shrapnel damage. You cover your face, but you're still knocked prone. That was super fun. All right, now it's the other elemental's turn.
I wish there were more elementals.
I know. These air elementals are awesome, dude. Yeah. It's your movement, buddy.
Oh, I put a lot of distance between me and them. When I saw them take the disengage, then the dodge action, and move to a position, I'm like, all right, they're setting up AoEs. So...
All right, so he's going to move down to here in the same tile that is in, and he's going to make 2 slam attacks against you.
Goran!
Where did it go?
I'm good.
Oh, he's on the
down, way down, south of everyone.
I've been moving. I moved max distance both turns to get the fuck away from these things.
He's under like...
It's under Filthy's character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're attacking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were attacking someone else. 20 does a hit. 20 does hit. Yep.
All right. Sweet.
Wait. 22 you said?
23.
23 hits.
2-3. 2-3.
Okay.
What's your damage here, buddy? Ooh, that's super saucy.
Make him a fly.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
And then he's going to make a second attack.
No. He's limited to 1.
No. That's a 10, though. There's no way that
really
hits.
Not going to hit me. No.
No, there's no way that hits. All right. Sweet. The air elementals are done. It's the fire elemental's turn.
Fire friend.
Fire friend. What is he going to do? Well, he's still
alone.
No, I don't know if he wants to do that, but all right. Well, first time. All right, so it's going to enter into the same space as you, which causes you to take 1d10 fire damage. So you take 6 points of fire damage, and then he is going to make a delicious attack against you.
Okay.
Cook pastry.
Cook elf. It's a 9 is a miss, and 25.
25 is
Jesus,
a hit.
their range is ridiculous.
You mean like air elemental speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super fast.
Yeah.
You take 11 points of fire damage. And you are set on fire at the start of your turn. You take 1d10 fire damage unless somebody puts you out.
I was already on fire, so nothing
He's already
changes.
burning.
So you're
So
double.
life
You're
continues
double.
as normal.
And the earth elemental is just going to take some swings against the man he's in melee with here.
I mean,
prone.
he definitely hates the water elemental, so he probably would attack Ulisep once and the water elemental once.
Well, you did just insult him to his face.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
Can he
worked.
understand
He
him,
really,
though?
you
He does
really
not
bothered him.
speak.
Oh,
not
he is attacking
oh.
the water elemental both times. He's just
19?
hitting you with
First
both
hit?
accidentally.
Right.
19 a hit or a miss?
It's a miss.
All right. And his second attack, he's going to make against you because he missed. You squirmed out of the way.
69.
25.
I'll use shield so that it misses also.
You're above 25 with fucking shield?
Yep.
Holy crap.
All right, Mr.
I'm a
Gorin.
warrior wearing armor with a shield. So
Mr. Gorin, what have you
Okay.
got for me?
All right, I will. I'll take
Actually, hold up. It's been like another hour. Do we want to break here for our second break, or do we want to keep going?
I think we might be finished. I don't know. We can do another round, or we can take a break here. What do you guys want?
It's pretty. I think it's
Continue.
Another round.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
continuing.
All right, let's
I
roll.
just
Let's
thought
keep
I
going.
passed it.
All right,
All
so
right.
I'm just gonna scoot back a time. I'm not actually gonna move. I just want to move back so I can see the target. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to take a shot at the target directly in front of me.
Okay.
I do not have disadvantage, even though I'm in melee range because of my
got
perks.
crossbow perk.
Yep. All right. I'm not going to take an aim shot. This is just a regular shot.
Sure.
And I will... no, I won't. I'm going to take the shot. So that's normal roll. That's a 26 to hit, and I'm going to make it a trip attack. Yes, a trip attack.
Okay.
So you need
You
to
need-
roll against a strength check against DC 18.
Or get knocked prone. Sure.
Don't ask. Don't ask, Silo. I see your question, but don't ask.
It's an air elemental that's floating.
Nope, it's being knocked prone.
All right. It You succeed on the roll, but it is immune to being prone condition wise. So
Does it say that somewhere? You're just making this shit up to be annoying.
no
Pretty
condition
sure.
immunities: exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified,
All right.
so on and so forth.
Elemental.
I'm not gonna say anything
It's full of
else.
shit. I can't like give a little more shit inside of it and knock it prone with that shit.
Fortunately, not. It's
All right.
an elemental.
So damage then is going to be 9 plus 1 is 10.
Okay.
Okay. My second less excited shot will be again into this thing. Let me just knock
Sure.
off Spirited Door. It does. All right. This time I will make an aim shot.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay. That hits for 18.
All right. It dies.
Okay. I've my third of when I attack, I get 3 actions. So I've got one more attack, and then I have my bonus action. I am going to.
There's a fire elemental under Felisu right now,
Yes.
which is hard to see because you can't actually see it. I'm just pointing that out.
You can
He's
see.
still alive, yeah.
It's underneath him.
Fucking air elemental. Ugh. Ugh. I look at the fire elemental and ignore it and move north and east. I'm gonna move over. I don't know. Let's take a look at this stuff. See, 30. Oh, what? I don't know if I want bowling with air elementals. Let's move to here, and okay, I can see Navio from here, and Navio looks okay, but he looks covered in mud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Navio's all right. I'll look around.
And he's on his bum because he, got thrown prone.
Navio, get up, you faker! I say, and then I look at Fezaloo, and Fezaloo's on fire, and I ignore Fezaloo, and then I look again, and there's there's that water elemental just south of Ulisif. I'm gonna shoot him with my
All
third
right.
attack. I'll make an aim attack versus him.
Sounds good.
That's a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit for 17,
All right.
and then I'll use my bonus action to shoot it with my crossbow with an aimed attack.
All right.
And that's going to be a 10, but let's think. How do I feel about that? I'm going to use a precision attack and add 4 to that. That makes it a 14.
It's a miss.
14 is a miss. Okay. All right. Then I'm finished my turn.
So close yet so far. Fezaloo, you take 1d10 fire damage. You can roll that for yourself.
I yell to... I'm sorry, I'm not quite done. I yelled at Fezaloo, you should stop, drop, and roll. And then I'm done.
All right. Take 8. The old burn.
Hot.
It is quite hot.
Okay. I want to do a little sidestep.
Alright.
I will. I think I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb again, but at level 3 this time. But it's at disadvantage.
Alright. Yep.
Just give me a
You're targeting Fire Elemental?
Yeah. First did the Fire Elemental, then I will see.
Okay. And what elemental type are you choosing? Cold again?
It will be cold again. Let me see. Chromatic Orb. Disadvantage. And it will be a level 3. I assume the 19 is a hit.
Yep, it's a hit.
Okay, I will. I will use Empowered Spell.
Okay.
And it's all the dices I can choose, right? So.
Only 5 of them, though.
I mean, like, so all the 1s and 2s, so 4 of them. So it will be 48.
Up to your charisma modifier.
So 27.
Okay.
What spell level did he do?
Three.
Level 3.
What do wizards do when they run out of spells?
They rest.
They use cantrips, which are like
Cantrip.
So it's 27 total then?
which are like level 0 spells, which they have
27
unlimited of.
total to
You
the
just
Fire
firebolt
yes.
over and over again?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
so close yet so far. The fire just kind of like looks like it's being slightly oxygen deprived, and it's about to peter out. Like it's pretty less warm than it used to be.
I can empathize with it about that, actually.
Mm-hmm. And then you're done, Ezelu?
And that's unfortunately my turn, yes.
All right, Nabio.
So I'm prone.
Yes.
I'm
Prone's not
covered
that
in
bad.
mud.
Uh-huh.
I'm out of
Prone's-
breath. I'm sort of on fire still.
But you're standing tall.
On fire,
You're,
no.
you're a little burnt.
Well, I'm on my back, but I'm standing tall.
Yeah.
All right, so I can just get up from
It
prone.
takes half your action to get up.
Five
your movement.
feet of movement for him. He's got a perk.
Oh,
Okay.
So I can just stand up.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these. Especially don't like the fire guy. I think I'm gonna move. Can I throw the rock at something?
Yeah.
If you want to try to pick it up, sure. Yeah.
Its damage is going to be about a monk's damage. Just be aware.
That's okay. I don't want to stand near them anymore.
It's
You've got
understandable.
hand axes you can throw, right?
Oh, I can throw the hand axe?
Yeah.
Can I just like progressively throw everything in my inventory? Like I start with the hand axe, and then it's like the scimitar, and then I
And the
start
book.
throwing my ring of protection at them and
Yeah.
stuff.
You have four hand axes in your inventory, so you can
So
throw
the answer
some
is
hand
yes.
axes if you want.
No, I'm gonna throw the boulder.
Okay. Make a strength. No, make an athletics check.
Acrobatics?
Athletics. Athletics.
This is
And
probably
this
going
is
to
a
be...
normal roll?
Is it discus where they spin around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a normal roll.
Well, he's
We'll
raging
see
still, right?
if you can. Yeah, he's raging. He has advantage. Or no, yeah, you're right. You think he has advantage on athletics checks while he's raging?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's strength.
So it's with advantage. Yes. All right, you got it up. You're swinging it around. Roll me an attack roll. So it would be 1d20 plus 5 from your proficiency bonus for improvised attack. So 1d20 plus 5 to hit.
Dex
17.
4 strength.
Plus 4, yeah, plus 4 strength would be 16. So you're doing against the water elemental here.
Oh, I was just throwing it in that direction. So yeah, I guess the water elemental. I'm trying to throw it through the water elemental at the air elemental. I figured I'd get both.
Okay.
It's bold.
Well, the water elemental is first in that direction. Why don't you roll me a second attack roll? 1d20 plus 5.
I'm not like writing the +5. We're
Yeah.
doing that manually, right? Yep.
Wouldn't he get either strength or dexterity plus his proficiency? So
I don't think
I
it's
don't-
from proficiency.
I don't
plus
think
either
you
strength or
can,
dex?
I don't think you get strength or dex on improvised weapon
Gotcha.
attacks.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just your proficiency bonus, or
Okay.
maybe it's just your strength or dexterity.
I think it's just your strength and dexterity because I doubt he's proficient in improvised weapons. But it doesn't
Right,
matter.
that makes sense.
We'll give it 4s.
I mean, it's 4 versus 5. It's this pretty much the same.
You doubt Navio's star?
It doesn't make a difference in either case. It hits the water elemental and gets stuck in them.
Okay.
All right.
Gets stuck
So
Roll 1d4.
yep, roll. It's a pretty heavy boulder. It's impressive that he picked it up in the first
It was
place.
quite heavy.
Roll 2d. Roll 2d4. That's fine.
Nice.
All right. You do 4 points. You do 4 points of
What do you
bludgeoning
mean 4? That
damage.
says 3.
Oh, that does say 3. I don't know how to math.
You'll give him
You're right.
33% extra damage. It's cheating.
All right, you do 3 points of damage, and the boulder is inside this water elemental. You done? You got a bonus action. You can use.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I think that was my turn. Yeah, I think that was my turn.
All right. So,
My bonus action is to look proud about having thrown the boulder.
it was
Oh,
really
yeah.
probably not worth
No,
it.
no one doubts Navio's star.
Oh, man.
Dear viewers, this is not how we improvise attack. Improvise attack.
If that boulder had been like pushed off a cliff or something, it probably would have gotten a lot more momentum. But that thing is really heavy, and you are not that strong to get super amount of momentum.
But you
just
did
kinda
a
like-
discus spin.
He threw it.
I mean, he threw it. He got
threw
it 10 feet, which is pretty good. But it's a water elemental too, so
Sure.
got that whole thing where it's a non-magical attack. So
So if we were to summarize this turn, what would we say?
probably don't throw rocks at
Never
Not,
doubt.
not editorialize the turn. Summarize.
summarize.
Never doubt.
Never doubt Navio Star.
I think that's what I was going for. Yep.
Never doubt Navio's star.
All right, what's what do we got?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look
right.
back. I look back at the water elemental like, what was that? I'm gonna move there. I think probably
Can't.
provoking an attack
Oh.
provoking from the earth elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11d7.
20.
Okay, that misses. And then I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to cast Cone of Cold
All right.
on all 4 of these guys.
Oh, spell card?
And the rock.
Oh
And the
boy.
rock. Always the rock.
Yeah, and
I did put the rock there to like funnel the AoE attacks on that area.
exactly.
That's wise.
Of course.
That was
Of
well played.
course.
8
The rock
d8.
is the boss.
It's con for half 18 save. We'll be with empowered meta magic.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so it's 21 plus 40.
And what is your con over here, buddy boy? Woo! It's not good. Not supposed to do that to me, boyo. And then
Minus 9, so 23, not 21.
It's gonna be rough when we get to the real bosses.
All right, what's the damage?
I think it's 39, but
Should
But,
be 40. You subtract 9.
Ones and
so
twos and
23.
threes or all?
3s and below.
Okay.
Yes,
You subtract 9.
9
Just
so it's
23.
23, 23 and 18 is 41. Yeah, 41.
Gotcha.
All right, sweet. So,
That killing him.
the water elemental to the bottom freezes and then shatters.
Any
The
shards?
air elemental is taking What did you roll, Air Elemental? Okay, the Air Elemental dies as well in a horrible, horrible death. This boulder that Navio just freezes, like the entire boulder just like starts to crystallize, despite the fact that the Water Elemental like kind of moved out of the way of the actual cone of cold, and then realizes that like half its body is around this boulder that's being frozen, and then it like starts freezing, and as it tries to like dive away, and then turns into like this sort of like just like water elemental statue that's completely frozen solid.
Combo.
And the earth elemental.
That's
Plus one
Probably.
ability point for a combo kill.
That's right.
Yeah, plus one ability point, 41 from this. The earth elemental gets
show up
chunked super hard.
Earth Elemental gives no fucks about Cone of Cold.
No, he's chilly, but he's quite alive.
He puts
Everything
his
else
sweater
died
on.
though. It's good. You got a statue and everything. Fire elemental turn.
Okay.
Fire elemental.
Um,
Alright.
I'm going to move just one other thing, and then I'm just going to stand and move myself right next to the Earth Elemental.
Sure. Alright, so fire elemental is going to... he's going to move inside you and do a 1d10 fire damage. Because he's a fucking asshole. And that is 3 points of fire damage, and then he is going to make some attacks here.
Come at me.
26. Ooh, baby.
That's
Critical!
The first one or like the second one?
No, I've only rolled the first attack. First attack's critical.
So the 26 is crit, okay.
Yeah, it's crit. Let's roll for damage. So that would be...
Nothing. That would be interesting if I tried to bend luck. Would it destroy the crit?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
What does Ben Lug do? Let me look.
All of the ones that change the rolls change crits. It's like the best part of, what is it? What's the wizard that does that? Divination.
The divination.
Yeah, that breaks crits.
But that replaces
It
the
doesn't.
the D20 with a different D20.
Oh, I
His
see.
doesn't replace it. It just lowers or ups.
Just the number rolled.
I see.
I can never find it. And
I'm not actually sure if that would stop the
I'm going
crits
to
or
read
not.
it. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll on ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature's roll.
Oh,
So
no,
it
it's
would-
definitely
It
crit.
would just subtract, yeah, it would still be a crit. It would just be a 22-point crit instead of a 26-point crit.
Right.
Which is nothing, because that's not even damage, that's the attack roll.
And that would be my reaction, so I couldn't use shield, so it doesn't matter, it hits.
Okay.
Right.
So you
Nothing I can do.
take 19 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then second attack
That
is
works.
a 16, which is a miss, I assume. And then it's the Earth Elemental's turn, and he's just going to start.
So it was 17 and 16?
It was
Or
19.
two hit.
It was 26 for the first roll, then 19 points of fire damage, and then the
Gotcha.
second roll was a 16, so it's a miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was like crit damage, okay.
You got it. First attack from the Earth Elemental is a 25.
So, I'll shield since it's the first attack.
All right,
So
second
it
attack
misses.
is a 16.
Okay, that definitely misses.
Alright.
Gorin.
Alright, I think we're going to take a break here, though.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Alright, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.